Hey guys, Joey here. I wanted to give you some information on what I feel about Stalker 2 after about 11 hours in. We are on our second day, so I played it for half the day when it came out, and I just got off of playing it the entire day today, so forgive me if my speech is a bit is a bit fumbled, but I'm really enjoying the game. I've been a long time fan of Stalker. I'm not a super fan that knows all of the lore, right? But I do know a lot of the areas, a lot of the backgrounds, the factions, thing like that. And what I can say as a huge fan of Stalker and somebody who was hoping that Stalker 2 would be Stalker but modern, right? Not the X-ray engine. We all know how buggy and janky that was. And what I can say is that it has been exceptional. I understand I have a very powerful computer, but it has been performing very well for me. I don't have stuttering. I don't have issues with. I have not had no crashes so far, and only a couple bugs that were just kind of cosmetic bugs, right? So they were sitting above the gameplay layer, and I could look at them and say, "Oh, well, that's kind of funny," and move on. But there's been no progression bugs so far or issues that. Oh, actually, today I had one where I had to just reload because the HUD was for some reason half opacity. So I just pressed F5, loaded it back up, and problem was gone. So what I can say is that a lot of the reports, especially from reviewers early on, don't seem to be valid for me. But I understand that everybody's going to have a different experience and everybody's computer is different. I wish I could give some advice. All I can say is the usual of update drivers, make sure that your CPU and GPU are powerful enough, turn down settings. Frame generation is going to increase input lag, so if you don't need to have that on, don't turn it on. And I don't know, unpark your CPU cores. I don't know, maybe that's a problem for people who are maybe a little bit more CPU bottlenecked. Either way, what I can say is that for me, the game runs very well. It's very stable, and I'm just gonna keep everybody updated on that as my playthrough progresses. We're only in the second zone, so we're in the garbage, right? If you're familiar with the Stalker map, we start in the kind of the bottom of the zone, and we've moved up to garbage. But as for the gameplay itself, it's really enjoyable. The game looks beautiful. It sounds amazing. The immersion, the atmosphere, it's all there. It's exactly as I wanted it. It's just Stalker, but with really good graphics and modern gameplay and especially gunplay. I think the only thing I could really say is that the AI just needs work, but it's not bad. It just could be better. So it's not like frustratingly bad or anything. Just it could be improved, and that's something that I hope I will see improvements in the future patches. Well, I'm just gonna keep my eye on those. Everything else though, hunting artifacts, going out collecting loot, the stashes, the side quests, the characters. We're playing with the Ukrainian voices and English subtitles, which I know may not be for everybody, but I do believe it helps improve that immersion. And it's just great. It's really great. This might be one of my, if not the game of the year for me, just so far of how it's performing and how it's playing out. So we'll see how the story progresses and how it unfolds. But so far, all I can say is I highly recommend it to people who are Stalker fans, absolutely, without a doubt. People who aren't Stalker fans, I would still recommend. It's a lot of money to play the new Stalker game, so you could either try it for 2 hours, but Stalker is a game that you really need to. It's a slow burn type of game. It's not a you'll see if you like it within 2 hours kind of deal. It's so go play like the older games like Shadow of Chernobyl or Call of Pripyat. Those are definitely the better two. Clear Skies is eh. Go play at least Shadow of Chernobyl. You can probably get it for really cheap nowadays, and if it still is on a sale, I think it was at like 90% sale recently. Definitely recommend it. It is janky. The X-ray engine is old, but the gameplay is good. The gameplay is still solid, and there are some awesome mods for it. So, initial early thoughts. I'm not going to keep yapping on for too much. Stalker 2, definitely recommended. I understand people are going to have performance issues or some bugs. Sorry, I'm not experiencing those. I don't know what to say. I'm playing at 1080p, epic settings, uh, DLSS on quality. So, it is upscaling from 66% render resolution. And yet still it's good. It runs really well and it's very stable, and I haven't had the performance issues that people are having. So those are my thoughts, and I hope if you're playing it that you're enjoying it. If you want to jump into it, I highly recommend it. And take care. Enjoy that. And my YouTube videos are going up now. I have the first day that we put up, the first 4 hours, and then today it's uploading right now in the background the other 6 to 7 hours ish of the gameplay. And we just got to Rostock, so it's kind of like another settlement beyond the first one that you get into in the first zone. Thank you guys. Take care and see you in the zone.